Hi, my name is Oluwakemi Ojerinde. First, I would like to wish you, thank God it's Friday, it's weekend already. In spite of all that is going on around the nation, we're still grateful to God that we're all still alive. And I would also like to encourage try to stay safe and also do not spread unverified information. Okay, so the purpose of today's video is for us to discuss a topic that has been on my mind for some time now. The topic for today's video is habits for a continuous harvest. So there are some habits you need to have in order to have, a continuous harvest. Many times I realize that a good number of people, when it's their harvest season, or some people don't even identify or recognize their harvest season. As we all know, just like in the law of life, we all have the planting season, we have the growth stage. That's the stage where all you have planted. Planting season can just be related to the time when you are building, you are still investing, uh, whether verbally, sowing seeds of words into your life, working hard in your business, trying to put things together in your business or in your career or whatever you are doing. So that's more like the planting stage. And there's also the growth stage when all that you are, begin to put together is beginning to come to life. So there's definitely going to be an harvest, which is a time where you begin to reap the fruits from everything you have invested in whatever it is that you are doing. First, I would like to say that your harvest season is not yet the time to party. Even though when you say harvest, you say, oh, it's time for you to reap, but it's not yet time to party. That is that instant where your harvest starts. It's not yet the time for you to party, to begin to enjoy. So there are some habits you need to, have in order to have a continuous harvest where your harvest keeps coming non-stop, and that's what we're going to be treating. Okay, hold on. Your immediate response when you get the first proceeds from your harvest is to gather the seeds from that first proceed and replant. What do I mean? The first proceed, that is the first profit from whatever it is that you have been, hustling on, doing a lot of work on, is not for you to eat. Yes, it's supposed to be replanted back into that same thing you're doing. And that brings us to the idea of your first fruits and your seed paying and any of those kind of things. It is very important if you really want to have a continuous. The next proceeds from your harvest is supposed to be divided. You divide some as a giveaway. You're supposed to be giving out some part of it. The other you can now spend or begin to enjoy. But it's not yet time to party. It's not yet time to eat up all of your harvest. The next proceed is supposed to be divided. So depending on your discretion or whatever it is that is ministered to you, you're supposed to give to, because there's this blessing that comes with giving. When you give, you never lack. So you're supposed to give some part of it, and you're supposed to also sow some part back. And final stage of the proceeds is what you can now open all your mouth and eat it all to yourself. I know, because these stages, um they don't automatically come the same way for everybody. Just like we have different kind of plants, we have maize, we have different kind of plants with different time of harvest. So it depends on your harvest season. It depends on how often you get your harvest. But your first harvest is not supposed to be for you. Your second harvest is not supposed to be all for you. The last harvest or the last season or the last set of harvest is what you can begin to enjoy. So most times what we see in many people is that they don't have that power to delay gratification, to wait till when that time comes when they can now begin to showcase and enjoy and call a party and let the world know that yes, finally they have arrived, finally their harvest season has come. So most people, it's that first stage. They just, get into the rush of the moment, and they just want to tell the world about their harvest. They just want to display. They just want to spend, and that's already cut the line of harvest and there is no continuity in the harvest. Okay, so the beauty of all of this that I explained is that the seeds that you put back into planting when you got your second harvest is going to be reaping for you, on a continuous basis. So it's more like you are always putting back, some part of your harvest into planting again, and that way you will always have an harvest. There is going to be a non-stop season of harvest for you. I hope you learned a thing or two from everything I have said and also put it into practice. You'll thank me later for it. Thank you so much for watching. I remain Oluwakemi Ocherinde.